Can you see that? Can you see? Can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah. Hello and welcome back to a brand new video today. My name's Jordan and I talk about and video and film and photograph all things creative. Be that photography, videography, comics, Funko Pops, pop culture, films, books, anything you can think of creative, it's all on this channel. I know that recently I've been talking about comics, but there is stuff on the way. And yeah, in today's video, we're talking about top 5 Funko Pops for Christmas. Technically, it's like what you'd gift somebody for Christmas, what you'd get somebody for Christmas, but or you might get it yourself, who knows. But yeah, it's the top 5 that I think are the best for getting for somebody. The ones that I like them all to be fair, and the ones that I think are available at the same time, because Funko Pops are quite difficult to get hold of if they're being very like limited edition ones. Like I know the Muppet ones were, was it last year or year before? They were hard to get hold of, so there is hard ones to get hold of. These ones should all be available. So yeah, so the ones that I like, ones that I think are great for gifting or getting for yourself and great for Christmas. So without further ado, we're going to get straight into it with the first one, which is here, the one that I'm pointing at, and it is F1 Funko Pops. So in my hand, I do have the Lewis Hamilton Mercedes Funko Pop, and this is the only F1 Funko Pop that I've got. So let me just put that in focus for you. I'm just checking on my screen here. Is that in focus? There we go. It's in focus now. You can see that. But yeah, so that is the Lewis Hamilton Funko Pop there, and I generalize this as F1 Funko Pops rather than just in particular the Lewis Hamilton one, because F1 Funko Pops are perfect for the F1 lover in your life, or for yourself if you absolutely love F1. At the minute, they don't do all of the F1 drivers, which is a bit unfortunate to be fair, but I could probably see him doing McLaren at some point, because obviously Lando's just won the World Championship. I could probably see that happening. I'm not saying it's going to happen, because I don't know. I don't have an insider, but I do believe that that is going to happen. Or I hope, fingers crossed it does happen, because I do support Lando Norris. But that's the Lewis one. I know there is Valtteri Bottas, there is Kimi Antonelli, I think. There might be George Russell one out there somewhere. And I know there is Red Bull ones. I know there's a Sergio Perez one from when he used to race for Red Bull. And there is, I think there's a Yuki Tsunoda one as well, actually. And there is definitely a couple of Max Verstappen ones. So yeah, in general, F1 ones are perfect for people that love F1 and love Funko Pops. And they're not that expensive. I think all the Funko Pops here range around £10 to £20, and I think that is not too bad. But like with this Lewis one, I got him in the black suit when they went to the black suits, and it just looks incredible and looks like Lewis. I think it's just absolutely brilliant, and one of those that you could easily put on a mantelpiece or on your sideboard or on something like here. It just works perfectly for that. So yeah, first on that list is F1 Funko Pops, and this one is the Lewis Hamilton version of that. Before I continue, I do want to mention that when I do get new Funko Pops now, 9 times out of 10, I do keep them in the box. And the reason for that is because it protects them, keeps the value, and if I want to sell them in the future, I get more money for that. But there's a couple here which I've taken out because I do really like them and they fit well on my shelves. But from now on, if I do take them out of the box, I do keep that box in storage, so that, like I said, if I do ever sell them, I can put them back in and sell them for more money rather than get rid of the box and then having to sell it for less. So yeah, so that's a good tip there. Keep them in the box or keep the box around. Yeah, it's just a bit like when you have technology, you know, I don't know if you do, but I know that I do. Keep the box around, because if I sell in the future, it does add value to it. So, second on the list, and it's this one right here. Well, these two right here, shall we say. These two right here, and it is The Office Funko Pops. So I'm going to start with the very famous Kevin from The Office. There you go. You can see that. I'm just checking the screen here to see if it's in focus. You can see that one. And it is, I've got the one when he made the Malone's famous chili and spilt it. And I just love that moment. And when I saw this Funko Pop, I was like, yes, gotta get that one. And again, it looks like Kevin, is Kevin, and looks absolutely brilliant. Just fantastic. And then in the box, we have Michael Scott as Classy Santa. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Yeah. So, yeah, this is probably my favourite Funko Pop at the minute. It is absolutely brilliant, and I think this is one of those that is actually difficult to get hold of as well. So if you can get hold of it, get hold of it, because yeah, it's limited. It's limited in terms of being able to get it. Like, it is available, but it's hard to get off. Hard to get hold of. There we go, English Jordan. So yeah, I've kept this one in the box because I have my shelf downstairs where I keep them stored, and it just looks phenomenal. And on the back here, I don't know if you can see that, there's 3 of them there. So on the back there is, it says which ones are options of the Christmas versions of The Office. So there is Dwight Schrute as Elf, Michael Scott as Classy Santa, so which is this one, and Dwight Schrute as Belschnickel. And I want to get both of the Dwight Schrute ones just to go along with this because they are incredible. Let me show you that again. Can you see that? There you go. So yeah, that's The Office Funko Pops. Not much else to say. Absolutely love The Office. And if you love The Office, or somebody that you know loves The Office, you know what I'd say? Grab The Office Funko Pops. There's loads of options out there. You can get Jim ones, different variant of Jim ones. You can get Pam ones, you can get Meredith ones, you can get Creed ones, you can get Oscar ones, you can get Angela ones, you can get, I think you can get Jam ones, you can get Dwight Schrute, different variant ones. You can get, I'm sure you can get, I think you can get all of them, to be fair, which makes it, worthwhile getting, because it can become like a collecting sort of hobby of getting The Office ones and collecting them, which can be quite fun as well, actually. So yeah, that is number four on the list is The Office. So before I continue on to the next one, it is in no particular order this list, it's just the way that I've decided to go about it. So yeah, and at number 3 is The Incredible. I don't know if you can see it, it's red and it's poking out here. Let me show you, there you go. The Incredible Deadpool. So there you go, you can see that's in focus there. There we go, Deadpool lay down with his hot cocoa. Yeah, what can I say about the Deadpool ones? I think the Deadpool ones are probably one of the best Funko Pops you can get out there, because there's so many different variant options of the Deadpool that you could get that you're never going to be disappointed with whichever one you get. Yeah, they're incredible. You can get different ones from like the recent movies. So you can get Wolverine ones from Deadpool v Wolverine. You can get Ladypool. You can get the good guy one. I can't remember the kid pool, the baby pool. There's so many different options. You get horror versions of Deadpool as Marvel characters. Just, yeah, there's so many different variant options in Deadpool that you're never going to be disappointed. And the good thing about it is, if someone likes Deadpool, you can get me Deadpool Funko Pop. If someone likes Marvel, you can get me Deadpool Funko Pop, because Marvel is part of that is completely wrong. I got that muddled up the wrong way around. Deadpool is part of Marvel. So if you've got a Marvel lover, get him Deadpool. If you've got a Deadpool lover, get him Deadpool. It's a winner, chicken dinner. Or if you love Deadpool, get Deadpool. Because honestly, Deadpool ones are cool, and there is Christmas variant ones like this one, where it's got the green Santa hat on and the hot cocoa, as I said. And this one in particular, we got this one off of Amazon, and in particular it came with a stand so that when you place him down, because he's laid down sideways, he stays there. Whereas if you didn't, he would just topple over like that. Look, because his head, I forgot to mention as well, let me just pop that back in, because his head as well on this version of the Funko Pop is a bobblehead as well. As you can see, look, it wobbles. But yeah, there you go. That is Deadpool Funko Pop at number 2. I think where were them. And at number 1, and in no particular order, so there's no particular order of the list, so it's not like the best, the worst, or the best, is, and I don't have one, and I'm really disappointed I don't, is any type of Superman Funko Pop. So with the recent release of the Superman movie from James Gunn, yeah, there's a lot more Funko Pops of Superman out there. You can get Henry Cavill versions, you can get Daniel, is it Daniel? One second. It's not Daniel, my bad. It's David Corenswet. I think that's how you pronounce his surname. You can get a load of ones of him, you get the older Superman as well. And recently I know that there's different variants of the recent Superman. You can get ones where he's like flying, ones where he's on the ground. You can even get crypto ones as well. You can get Lois Lane, you can get Lex Luthor, you can get Jimmy as well. You can get Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern, the Justice Gang. Honestly, there's so many different variants in it, and because I love my superheroes. Well, I've included Deadpool as well, but I had to include Superman because Superman is, if not one of, is my favourite superhero at the minute, or in general, shall we say. So I had to include that on there, and just Superman is such an iconic character that having a Funko Pop is a great idea. And overall, for the price of them, as I said, for £10 to £20, so on average they're about £13. You can get some good deals actually on Amazon and stuff. I think when I last looked, you can get a Batman one from the Batman movie for, I think they were going for like £13, but on Amazon, I think you could pick them up for about £6.97. So you can get those bargains and stuff on there. But yeah, in general, that's my top 5 list. This video is more for like, if you're struggling for ideas of what to get for somebody, if you're looking at Funko Pops, I hope this has helped. These are good options for getting as a gift or for yourself. And I've got nothing else to say really about that. That's the video. I know it was short and sweet. Yeah, I just wanted to do a top 5 video, top 5 list of the Funko Pops. Ones that I like, ones that I think are great for Christmas for gifting or for yourself. And yeah, that's the 5 there. We had, what did we have? We had F1, Office, Deadpool, and wait, F1, Office, Deadpool, and Superman. That is 4. Hold up guys, the video's not done. And another one, I've just remembered what's on this list. So my girlfriend wrote me a list of the things, and I said to her which ones I was doing because I kept getting muddled up with them. And on the top of the list, as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, it says Stranger Things. I can't even maths. That was 4. Flipping heck. Anyway, right, so Stranger Things. Let's touch on that. With the recent release of the latest series or season of season 5, we went into HMV the other day and saw there was loads of Stranger Things Funko Pop from the season. You can pick up the iconic characters like Steve, Eleven, Mike, Will, Max, etc. And you can even pick up like Robin as well, which is pretty cool. And as well, you can pick up new characters like Derek as well, which I think is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome to say. And one of the best ones I saw was, and I should, if I can find an image of it, I'll pop it up on screen now. But it was the Steve in the WSQK, I think it is. I think that's how you say it. Radio van, and his head sticking out because of its Funko Pop and stuff. His head sticking out. I thought that was pretty cool. That was one that we definitely need to get in the house. But yeah, so on the top of the list, so Superman was number 2. On the top of the list was Stranger Things. And if you love Stranger Things, as everybody should be loving it because it's flipping phenomenal, Stranger Things Funko Pops is a great way to go. And you can also get Demogorgon Funko Pops as well. So that's pretty cool as well. So yeah, now the video's finished. So if you enjoyed that and it did help you, please leave a like, subscribe and comment. And ding dong the notification bell because you'll know when the videos go live. So go live or get published, whichever way you want to look at it. So yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.